Hello everyone, I am Sridharan, Assistant Professor from the SNS College of Physiotherapy. So in this video, we're going to see about the topic which is importance of electrical current in the treatment and its uses. So why electrical current is mainly used for the treatment purposes? So here we're going to see that electrical current can stimulate the nerves as well as also skeletal muscles. It can also reduce the pain, where how the electrical current helps to reduce the pain by using a theory which is called as pain gate theory, and it also helps to release the endorphins, and it also produces the heat inside the tissues which have been mainly used in the deep heating modalities, and it also helps in healing the wounds, bones, and as well as also in the tissues can carry medicine inside the body. We can use the antiforces method of current in the treatment. Whereas the safe when proper dosage, which here in the dosage that represents the intensity, frequency, and the duration that used. This flow chart shows the role of electrical current in the medicine. So mainly the electrical current in the medicine shows the pain, alleviation, tissue healing, muscle stimulation, nerve stimulation, and finally, in some cases, the electroconvulsive therapy has been also used for treating the mental health purposes. In this talk, we're going to see about the parameters of the therapeutic currents. Here, mainly, the unit of MA shows the milliampere, which denotes the intensity, whereas Hertz represents the frequencies, and the seconds or the milliseconds shows the parameter of pulse duration. Here, there is no unit for measuring the waveforms. So this flowchart shows the pathway of healing. So versatile, the treatments diverse the medical conditions effectively, customizable, tailored parameters for the individual patient's needs. Non-invasive therapies like TINS and NMES. So NMES is the neuromuscular electrical stimulation, whereas TINS is nothing but the transcutaneous electrical nerve stimulation, which these two are the non-invasive method of treating. And finally, it is also helps in the drug-free kind of wound healing, provides relief without the medications. So now we're going to see about the main types of current used in the medical treatment. Generally, the low frequency currents, which are nothing but the frequency of current which is less than the 1000 hertz. First, we're going to see about the Faradic current, which is commonly called as Faradic. So this Faradic current frequency lies between the 50 to 100 hertz. The main therapeutic effects of the Faradic current is the muscle strengthening, mainly helping in the innervated muscles. Second one, we're going to see about the IDC. IDC is nothing but the interrupted direct current, which is also called as the modified direct current. So here the frequency for the modified direct current is 1 to 100 hertz. So these type of currents have the therapeutic effects of treating the muscle re-education, and it also helps in the preventing atrophies. Next, TENS is nothing but the transcutaneous electrical nerve stimulation. Here, the frequency lies between 1 to 200 Hz, which mainly helps in the pain relief for treating the back pain, arthritis, and post-op. And next, we're going to see about the IFT. IFT is nothing but the interferential therapy, which is also called as interferential. Here, the frequency ranges lies between the 4000 Hz. That's why it is called as. That's why it is not comes under the low frequency current. So it mainly comes under the medium frequency current. So this interferential therapy mainly helps in the deep pain relieving conditions and also reducing the swelling. Next, a galvanic current, DC current, which is also called as the continuous DC current, which have the hertz of 0 hertz, mainly used in the interforces and the wound healing. Next, the medium frequency currents, where the frequencies lies between 1 kilohertz to 150 kilohertz. The Russian current is also one of the medium frequency current, where the frequency lies between 2500 hertz, which is mainly helps in the strong muscle strengthening, mainly used for treating the athletes. And the high frequency currents are nothing but which is higher than the 100 kilohertz, mainly used in the deep heating modalities such as shortwave diathermy, microwave diathermy, and also ultrasound. So these kind of modalities have been used for deep heating the treatment areas such as in the joints and muscles, and it also helps in the superficial deep heating, and it also helps in very deep heating plus also gives the effect of micro massaging. So here, the treatment purposes and the modalities which have been used for treating for that treatment purposes are: first, for pain relief, we are going to use the tension IFT, whereas for muscle strengthening, we are going to use the Faradic current, Russian current, and interrupted direct current. And third, for the muscle re-education purposes, we have been using interrupted direct current and Faradic current. For edema control and swelling, we're going to use the IFT and high voltage pulsed current. Then for wound healing, we're going to use the microcurrent, and we can also use the high voltage pulsed current. For bone healing, we're going to use the pulsed electromagnetic field and also microcurrent. In interforces method of treating, continuous galvanic direct current is the main choice. And for deep heating, we're going to choose the shortwave diathermy and also the microwave diathermy. The other two columns shows the physiological effects of the certain modalities, and the next table shows the clinical conditions that have been majorly used by using these kind of modalities.